Bellies and Bellies.
They're all involved in this magical thing called pregnancy.
None of us are pregnant.
I think.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
But we wanted to know a little bit about what it's like to go through the world as a pregnant person.
So we're gonna bring in some moms, and then we're gonna bring in some baby bumps.
It's Ladylike, and we're wearing pregnancy bellies.
We're going to be wearing these simulation pregnancy bellies for a weekend that look like we're about 6 to 7 months pregnant.
I think pregnancy is so cool. I think being able to grow another human inside of your body is insane, and I don't think that it's something that I'll ever be able to wrap my head around fully.
I in no way think that this is gonna be like an accurate experience of what it's actually like to be pregnant. This is gonna be just like a social experiment to see how the rest of the world reacts to us differently.
How do people treat you? Do you feel more self-conscious? Do people touch your stomach all the time? Do they? Do they? Do they, Karen?
Hi, my name is Ellen Crafts, and I am a mom of one daughter who is 21 months old, and I am Kristen's aunt.
Hi.
Hey, honey.
Hello, my name is Shanique, and I have a 14-month-old daughter, and today I'm going to be speaking with Chantel about pregnancies.
So pregnancy, so much stuff.
Yes,
So much stuff to talk about.
all good stuff.
I'm Kate. I have a baby girl and she's 18 months.
So what was it like being pregnant in a public space?
You know, I'm kind of just like a reserved person. I just want to blend in. And there's like a lot of attention on me that I just felt very nervous about all the time.
So we've talked about this before. You didn't like being pregnant.
You know, it was really hot.
I started to show like maybe in the middle of my second trimester. I didn't get so many people wanting to touch my stomach, but they were asking questions around, well, is it a boy or a girl? Well, what is the, what's her name? And I'm like, well, we're not really sharing that yet.
My favorite part is they love to tell you gory birth stories that in some way you're supposed to find helpful when you're just terrified in general, because as a first-time mom, you haven't gone through any of it. And then you get these unsolicited stories that you're like, are you kidding me right now?
It's almost like people just see you and they're just like, well, you are a mobile therapist for all of my issues.
As an introvert, being pregnant must be kind of like 4 or 5 months of like hell, because it's like you're obviously always in the public eye.
Which is kind of funny because once Flynn was born and people would come up and be like, this is a gorgeous baby, I was like, I'm taking all the compliments. Yes, she is.
Every woman is different, so my experience will not be your experience.
Yeah.
For me, I was just so excited to be a mom and excited to experience these feelings for the first time, so I embraced every component of my pregnancy, the good and the not so good.
Okay, Kate, this is gonna be my belly. And now this is supposed to be a belly
I love
for
it.
like a 6-month pregnant lady.
You know, you have to put it on like right underneath the girls.
Really?
Oh yeah, so you're just a bump bump.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're just like, you are literally just a capital B.
We'll be back.
Okay. And I'll ask you if I can kiss your belly. I'm not gonna just.
Wow.
I hate this.
How do you feel?
I hate this.
So I'm gonna try to sit down like a pregnant woman would. Right? Is that right?
Yep. Wow, it's weird having a thing on. Does this feel accurate?
A little bit.
I've never needed to grow a third boob. So like, now that I have one,
Yeah.
I don't feel more fulfilled.
I'm gonna go alert my coworkers that I'm now pregnant.
Great, that's how it happens, just boop.
And then I'm gonna go scare my boyfriend and I'll let you know how it goes.
Hi everyone.
You're pregnant! Can I touch? Does that work if we're friends?
It's very weird when someone's like, can I touch? But they're already touching.
Yeah.
It'd be like if I was just like, hey, can I touch?
Feels good. I have a lot of gas right now. So it's a really warm day outside, and I was sitting outside chatting with a friend, and it's hot. There's sweat in between me and the belly.
It's me and my pregnancy belly, and I'm gonna go to the grocery store to see how this works.
How's it feeling?
It's heavy.
Yeah. You look cute though.
That's what everyone keeps saying. It's really annoying because I feel like without this, it's like I'm just fat. But like with like an extra 30 pounds, it's like, oh, you're adorable.
That's annoying though.
Yeah.
That's irritating.
I'm walking back from Trader Joe's now with my groceries. And one thing I did not expect when I was in there was this guy
who was young, like a fairly attractive looking young guy, and he was making the strongest eye contact with me and was like circled back multiple times to look at me. I don't even think that someone has checked me out that aggressively when I haven't been pregnant. Last minute decided to go out for a coworker's birthday. And so this is Freddie's dress that I'm borrowing. And these are my own Birkenstocks. And so together we have a Friday night out on the town.
You have Freddie, and then you have Shanti.
Mm-hmm.
I just bumped Brian with this, and he got mad because it was cold. Jeez, this looks insanely real.
Okay, so I'm leaving the bar right now and I'm about to drive home, and there are a couple things that I noticed in the bar. Normally, since I'm smaller, I'm always getting like tousled and jostled to the side, but wearing my belly, I never once even got remotely bumped. People were like very, very lightly grazing my back to get around me, and that's something that has never happened to me in my entire life. I'm sure there were people doing double takes, but I only caught one, which was a girl. And so she saw me from across the way and she goes, and then she like looked away. All right, time to put on my belly.
So I left my car at work yesterday and I'm about to go pick it up in a Lyft as a pregnant lady.
Well, seatbelts are pretty pointless. I kind of just feel like I'm gonna slip out the bottom, baby and all.
This Lyft driver, I got in the car and he like, his eyes went immediately to my belly, just like immediately to my belly. And then he did not say a word to me the entire trip.
We just left brunch. A lot happened. When you look this visibly pregnant, you are so aware of everything you're doing. It's like your body feels so big that it's like you can't help but think about what other people are thinking about. I think the weirdest thing that happened was a gentleman came in off the street who wasn't eating at the restaurant and grabbed me by the arm and like asked me something I didn't quite hear, and then the restaurant staff quickly hustled in to get him away from me. Very, very fast. I don't know how people actually go through life like this. I mean, I'm really excited to take this off.
All right, I'm about to go shopping right now in a big old grocery store, and so here we are. Let's see if I can cut some lines.
I wonder what my life would have been like if I'd had a kid by now. Probably would have had to have seen Cars 3.
Now I'm gonna drive my car to my dance classes. I typically take S-Factor classes on the weekend. For people who don't know me, walking into a pole dancing studio when you're pregnant is funny.
So the store was very, very crowded. There was a lot of people, which normally results in a lot of cart jostling. But this time people were moving their carts aside from me, telling other people, get out of the way. And I went through without any problem whatsoever. I had a clear path. There was also, behind me in line, was a kid screaming at his mom and kicking his mom. And I was like, oh my God.
Wearing a pregnancy belly over a weekend was weird. I could feel people's eyes on me more. My response is I felt a little bit more judged. This tiny, small, little slice, I was like, wow, I'm glad that I'm not pregnant right now. Excited to be that in the future, but not right now.
If you see someone who's visibly pregnant in public, just be cool. Don't stare at them. If they need a seat, offer them a seat. But like, you know, just keep your eyes to yourself. They see you, because I definitely saw the people who were looking at me.
I think now going forward after this experiment, I'm probably gonna be a little more conscientious of like how I look at pregnant women.
I got the teeniest experience of it, but I definitely think that I have a lot more appreciation for people that are carrying children with them every day for so long. That's a lot.